Welcome to video 13.6e. Complete the square to write the equation of a circle in standard form when the lead coefficient is not equal to 1. So here's example 5. Find the center and radius of the circle 3x squared plus 3y squared plus 6x minus 18y equals 15. Notice my coefficients for x squared and y squared are not 1. For circles, they will always be the same, always 1 or 2 or 3 or 3 halves, etc. Recall from conic sections, if you slice a cone parallel to the base, you'll get a circle, in which case those coefficients will be the same. If you slice the cone on a slant, you'll get an ellipse, and an ellipse will could have coefficients that are not the same. Okay, in any event, what I suggest you do is just whatever that coefficient is, you could just divide through every term by it. So I'll just divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. And then you'll get the lead coefficient be 1, and you just do what we did in the previous example. So this turns into x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 6y equals 5. Then all I'm going to do is combine my terms like I did before. X squared plus 2x plus magic box plus y squared minus 6y plus magic box equals 5. And then I just have to figure out what goes inside magic box. Once again, half and square are the 3 words to always remember. So I'll do it right here. 1/2 times 2 squared. 1/2 of 2 is 1. 1 squared equals 1. So I'll put a 1 here, and I'll add a 1 there. Over here, 1/2 times negative 6 squared. 1/2 of negative 6 is negative 3. Negative 3 squared equals 9. So I'll put a 9 there, and I'll put a 9 there. All right, now all I'm going to do is make each of these perfect square trinomials, that's why we call it completing the square, into a square of a binomial. So once again, x plus something squared, y, that's a minus something squared, equals 15. All right, and again, remember I said, you just take the square root. You just take the square root. So the square root of 1 is 1. The square root of 9 is 3. So this would be called the standard form. And then they wanted the center and the radius. So the center, opposite negative 1, opposite positive 3. And then the radius, remember, r squared equals 15, so r would be the square root of 15. And if you could simplify that, always write exact simplified answers. So there you have it, how to complete the square when the lead coefficients are not 1, put the equation in the circle in standard form, and then readily identify the center and the radius.